Literally the first 2 hours that I was working that job that I landed, I just ended up quitting and walking out. So I made a video a couple days basically talking about how I landed a new job and that I was going to start working there soon. And today was basically my first day working at this place. And I'm not even joking, within the first 2 hours being in that job, I just ended up walking out and quitting. I just hate the feeling of being controlled and feeling powerless. It just bothers me that I have to basically be in a place for 8 hours that I don't even want to be in, and I basically have no choice, otherwise I'm not going to have money. And I hate that feeling of having to be there because I need money, and I just hate that feeling. And it's like I get so angry and frustrated because I know there's people out there that don't even have to put up with this at all, and I know there's people who have basically accomplished, like self-employment and that kind of stuff. Please understand, I'm not trying to hate on anybody, I'm not trying to pull anybody down. This is just my view and kind of like my own story. Like, I don't want this video to be seen as negative and me just trying to like spread a bunch of hate. This is just me kind of like explaining my perspective of why I just did that today. Again, I do understand that I am going to have to get a job, and yeah, I'm going to have to keep it for some time up until I can get like this Skool community to finally start making money and I can finally start getting people into it. And again, that's going to take a long time, potentially years before that actually happens. And yeah, some people might say that what I just did was immature, kind of stupid, and honestly, it was kind of stupid. Today, I got a parking violation ticket and I owe $50 to, pay that off. But since I don't have a job, well, there's no money coming in. So that's already a problem. And I'm going to have to figure out some way of how I'm going to end up getting $50 so I can pay that off. Again, that's just one small example. Like, there's other problems that I'm kind of having right now. And, I made a few videos in the past basically talking about how I had to like sell off all my assets because, I needed all the extra money because of my financial situation. And right now, it's just like I keep facing more and more financial problems. And again, like I mentioned in the start of this video, I just hate that feeling of like being controlled and just feeling powerless. Like I can't even do anything about it. And it just really bothers the living shit out of me. I just don't want to ever have to experience something like this again. Like, I just know if I can make $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a month on a business or something that I end up creating myself, where I'm like actually self-employed and like in full control of my life, I'd be so much more happy. And I know it's possible. Like, I genuinely do know it's possible, and there's people who have accomplished it. I know I said that a little bit earlier on in the video, but again, that is just something I strive for. Like, it's something that I'm just working so hard to try to achieve. Like, I've been working so hard trying to get, like that to actually happen. And it's like right now, I'm not even seeing any results. Like this YouTube channel, for example, it really isn't getting that many views. And, like right now, I'm basically just trying to figure out how you actually get this like YouTube thing to work and how I actually get this like Skool thing to work and all that. And, this isn't the first job that I've basically just like walked off of. Like, I've walked off of multiple jobs in the past due to this like same exact issue of just feeling like very controlled, powerless. And I guess this is another factor, but like all the jobs that I've had, and I think a lot of you guys watching can relate to this, a lot of the jobs that I had, I just didn't even enjoy them. And I think that's another big reason why I've always like mentally struggled inside of these jobs, because it's just like, I hate what I'm doing, if that makes sense. Like, I hate the idea of basically having to rely on someone to live, like rely on a boss. I have to rely on someone else in order for me to survive, because it just bothers me so much. And again, I'm not trying to spread negativity. I'm not trying to spread any hate in this video. Please understand this. This is just me, spreading my personal view. This is just my personal opinion on this whole thing, and me just kind of telling you what happened today and, kind of like the problems I'm going through due to this. But again, I know there has to be some of you guys out there that can like relate to how I'm feeling right now. If you relate to how I feel, just let me know down in the comments. I just walked into this place. I stayed there for about 2 hours, and then like all these emotions just started kicking in. Like, I felt controlled, like I had to be in this place because I needed money. I felt like very depressed because it was like something I didn't even want to do. And like, understandably, like I understand in life there are going to be a lot of things that we don't want to do. Like, I already understand it, but it's just like the fact that I have to do this 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, and just on constant repeat, and it's just constantly depressing. It's just like, it overwhelms me. And then like that feeling of just feeling like controlled by like a higher figure or like a boss, or having to rely on someone else just so I can live. This is like another external thing, but like basically this girl that I'm like really close with, she was basically going to this thing, and it just kind of like made me feel more depressed, because it's like I couldn't be there with her because I had to be in this place doing something that I didn't even want to do. Basically, like I had to work while, she was able to, do something fun. Now, please understand something. I'm not saying that I had anything against her. This was just me getting like really frustrated, because it's like, if I had all that money, if I was free, like I could do what I want. I could be there with her, doing that with her as well. But no, I'm cooped up in this fucking place that I don't even want to be in, feeling, already these other emotions, like feeling depressed, controlled, and all that stuff that I kind of explained previously. It just overwhelmed me. And then I just ended up walking out because I just mentally could not do it. And I just got so fucking frustrated. And I know, again, I know there's people out there that can relate to me and like understand how I'm feeling right now. And please understand, I know this is like the third time I'm saying this, but like I'm not trying to spread any negativity. I'm not trying to like spread any like hateful message in this video. This is just me explaining my personal feelings towards this and basically like why I did this. And you know, it really does just suck because I noticed like 90% of my issues, at least 90% of my issues in life as of right now are all financial problems. It just feels like most of the time I'm just never in control of my own life, or I just never have enough money, or even when I do have a job, it's just like it doesn't pay enough. And it's like I'm never in control of like what I actually want to do, or like where I want to go, or where I want to be. Like it always feels like constantly it's just like I don't have control over my situation. And this is like a problem that I've had for so long, and I'm really just so sick and tired of it. And like I'm just trying to make this work so I don't have to ever experience this ever again. And yeah, I understand life is hard. I maybe made a dumb choice. Some people I know are going to say in the comments like, dude, it was stupid, you shouldn't have left. And yeah, maybe it was kind of stupid. And yeah, I kind of see that now. I guess you could say these are like mental problems that I've had for a very long time. And even up to this day, I still have this problem. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about this really quickly on here. Also, if you do want to support me on YouTube, make sure to subscribe to my channel. And this video reach 100 likes. So the like goal for this video is going to be 100 likes. So about 90% of you guys who watch my videos aren't subscribed. So if you guys could subscribe, it is free and it doesn't hurt anybody and it would really help me out. Also, I'm currently building a $99 a month Skool platform where I plan on connecting with this YouTube audience as a whole and basically just getting closer with you guys. So if you do want to check out that Skool community that I am building, it will be linked down in the description below. Also, if you want to follow me on social media, my handles will be right up here. So if you do want to check me out on Instagram or TikTok, those will also be linked down in the description. But yeah, that is pretty much it. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you